Hello everyone, welcome back to another Hot Toys review. I'm doing the Spider-Man No Way Home red and blue suit. Let's get into it, yeah? Alright, oh my gosh, I am super excited for this one, guys. I gotta say, this one's kind of important to me. Like, this suit, when I saw it in theaters, let's go back to December 17th, 2021, I think. I feel like this was the last movie I was super excited for. The Batman would come out a little bit later, and I was super excited for that too. But like this figure itself, like this movie was something else. I'm excited for this. The box kind of looks like the Tobey Maguire one that we've already taken a look at. Nothing too special, but it's got the slip. That's the slip off. Yeah. Same thing on the back as last time. It looks so good. I honestly think this is my favorite live-action Spider-Man suit now. I feel like it combines everything that you want. Let's stop looking at it in the packaging. Fresh hot toy. It feels, I don't know, it kind of feels more durable, actually. Like the blue, I guess. It does feel sticky though. So, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, oh, it's worth. Just even just having him stand like this would be worth. But, oh gosh, and he moves. Interestingly enough, when we saw this in theaters, everyone loved it, and we thought he had, there's one detail we couldn't tell or pick out. But apparently he's supposed to have, and you can kind of see it on the box here, he has a kind of bronze goldish kind of looking emblem. And when I saw this on the concept artist's Instagram, I was kind of sad. I was like, why would you do that? But Hot Toys has taken the liberty of saying, screw that, we're just gonna do black. And I'm here for that. Alright, and this is everything that comes with the standard version of Spider-Man in the new red and blue suit. And oh my gosh, it looks phenomenal. It's pretty light on accessories, but to be fair, this was a CGI suit at the end of a movie. So this is perfect, and this is what you really come for. Let's go over the boring accessories first. We've got our standard webs. Talked about these in the Tobey Maguire review. This one is a super cool one, great for dynamic posing, or just anything. And then you got your standard ones. You've got one, the bulb, super cool. One just like super standard, just the like line itself. And then one straight, like the L-shaped web where you can grab onto at the end. So this one is super cool too. You also get a cone. Hands, we get 5 pairs of, I can count guys, I swear. 2 fisted hands, 2 wall crawling hands, 2 thwipping hands, 2 grabby hand? I don't really know what these are. And then 1 mask holding hand and 1 web holding hand. So it's kind of unfortunate that you only get 1 web handing, and it's the left side, so you could only really have him swinging from the left. Get a closer look at some of these hands. So the hands are super cool. The lines are like sculpted into it. If you can kind of, yeah, you can see it there. They're sculpted on it, but great detail. They've got the like pattern. Focus. Yeah, they've got like the pattern on it, or like the, not the web line, but the red sections have that like, I don't know, the pattern. So if you watch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man review, you know that they come with these separate panels now for the webs. So what you do is you come in here to the palm, and just kind of pick it out without dropping it, hopefully, and then you have this super small, easy, losable piece. And you come in with the web attachment piece. It's hard to do this on camera. And then there you go. And now we can take any web effect that's supposed to plug in and plug her in. Yeah, there we go. And you got a really cool effect. Unfortunately, and I keep saying this, I mean, I don't know how else they're supposed to really do it for Figure or Spider-Man without super obvious web shooters, but I preferred it when it slotted into the actual web shooter, like on the Homecoming version, like on here. Spoilers for the future, but you see, you could actually put it into the web shooter. Yeah, so it actually come out of the web shooter, and then it could rotate freely, and it looked like where it was supposed to come from. But now it's coming out of the wrist, and it only goes where the hand is pointed, not where the wrist is. So that's my biggest drawback with this system. I mean, the system makes sense. Otherwise, you have to do a little ring around the wrist, and you have to take off it's just it's a whole thing. So it works, and I understand it, and my complaint is only minor. We have the just a loose mask, where it's just, you know, something he can hold. It does not go over the Tom Holland head sculpt. Don't even think about it. Speaking of the Tom Holland head sculpt, we've got probably their greatest head sculpt yet. This looks like him at the end of the movie. It's got the right swishback hair. It looks fantastic. And what's cool about this is, just like the Tobey Maguire head sculpt, you have a little bit of the actual fabric suit on here. But this time it lines up way better, to the point where it's actually kind of blends in up close. Not on this head sculpt. There's a gap, at least in the back. But yeah, up front, like you can't really tell. Like, look at that. That's kind of freaky how real it is, right? And it does have the moving eyes, so if you want to do that, you just take off the head, and it's on this special ball peg system. Inside, we've got the eyes. I'm gonna mess his eyes up forever now, but we can move to the side. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You can get a lot of expressions out of it. And then finally, we have 4 sets of interchangeable eyes. We have the super open eyes, we have normal open eyes, we have squinting eyes, and then we have mad squint eyes. So yeah, we've got our super wide open hands, or wide open eyes. These are great, I love them. And they all have, like, I don't know if you can see, but they have like a honeycomb, yeah, there you go. Kind of see, they have a honeycomb mesh pattern in there. We got our, like, normal eyes, resting eyes. We got, like, normal squint. These ones here, get them, look right. Yeah, normal squint eyes, and then we got kind of like the point. These are more like pointy, so I kind of see them as like angry. And you can interchange them between each other to get different expressions. So as you can see here, I have the wide open one up, and then if I put the like super squint on, if I put the super squint on, if I put the super squint, you can get kind of all the expressions of Spider-Man. Let's see what it is. Is that, yeah. So you can have his very expressionate face, and that actually looks pretty good. Looks like he's like, what's going on? Yeah, super fun. I've loved this gimmick since the Homecoming suit. But other than that, we've got a super cool display base. It has a metallic red spider on it, and oh my god, it looks so good. This is super simple. It fits in with kind of all the other looks. You get your waist clamp, which people will tell you never to use, and you kind of really shouldn't unless you have more padding, because these are, holy shit, these are strong. And then extra wrist pegs in case you break yours. But that's enough of what he has. Let's look at him. That's what you came for. So like I mentioned before, he has this super punchy red and blue scheme. The blue is a super metallic fabric. It's kind of similar. It's very kind of rubbery. It's that screen printed fabric that they love to use all the time. While the red is a very thin, it's not I want to say spandex. It's stretchy though. It's a stretchy, thin fabric. They use it on all the Tom Holland figures, and I believe the Andrew Garfield one maybe. I don't know. I don't have that figure, but yeah. I was worried about the blue. I was worried that it was gonna be kind of, I don't know, like fragile, but it doesn't feel fragile. It feels sticky, a little sticky though, so it might want to stick together because of its screen printing nature. But so far it's like not really taking a crease in small amounts of time, which is good. Something interesting though, he does have the same texture and pattern on the blue that he had on his Far From Home and the black suit that he had. So that's interesting that they retained his those shapes in there, and those shapes and patterning. You can see the reflection. Yeah, like what's that doing there? What's the purpose of that? But yeah, it's kind of fun. It just kind of breaks up just a little bit when you get up close to it. Breaks up the monotony of just blue, which I kind of appreciate. And I've always kind of appreciated that about the blue or the black sections of Tom Holland suits. They've always had some kind of nice pattern just to kind of break it up. But yeah, it's super shiny, guys, and it looks fantastic in person. I also like that he's kind of retained some of the same shapes from each movie, like this jutting in. I think it's perfect, and getting rid of that black bar, fantastic. I also love how thick the black lines are now. Previously, I'll just bring this out here for comparison. These lines were so thin. They're actually double lines, if you can see that. Yeah, they're two thin lines, which is why they had to have the black like shoulder pieces and all those to break up the suit more, because it like faded away in the distance, which I still like. But yeah, guys, just like look at that. That's nuts. And the red has this slight like bead or like dot pattern on it. That's cool. Here's the spider logo. It's a separate piece on top. Looks phenomenal. I love this new logo. It's like a combination of all the spiders logos before. Here it is on the back. I didn't know it had this this like black outline, and I don't know how I feel about it, but honestly, I mean, black outlines help things just like, so I mean, I'm here for it. I just love the shaping that they went for in this piece. And yeah, you can see that the like suit line or the seam line where his neck, especially up front, it's just like not apparent. Unlike on the Tobey Maguire where you can like, you can pretty obviously see at the base of the neck, but this just, they nailed it here. Yeah, here's the feet, bottom of the soles, just fantastic. And you do get that break. There's all the copyright info. Fantastic. You can also see the web shooter detail. I wish, now I know not everyone will agree with me, but I kind of wish that they kept the external web shooters. I feel like it just makes more sense, at least compact wise. Like how is everything fit in there? I don't get it. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Homecoming suit did come with extra web shooters. You know, let me see if those actually fit on here. They do indeed. So I might go get the extra pair of web shooter. Like, I don't know. I like that look. Just one big kind of pop of black All right, we're gonna speed through this because I just did this whole segment and it wasn't in focus. So Tom Holland head sculpt. We're doing articulation, by the way. Tom Holland head sculpt is on a double ball peg or a dumbbell joint, which means that it can kind of move, but it doesn't want to look up or down. So just not the most articulated. Spider-Man, on the other hand, can look down that much and look up a whole ton. So that's good for your, final swing poses. Shoulders can move up and down, forward and backwards on a very slight butterfly joint. It's fine though. It can go, I think I got it up higher. It could go up super high because it's all fabric up here. Just be careful down here with A, bunching, and B, stretching out that blue fabric. Although I feel like it seems like it heals pretty well. And remember, when you're posing things, usually grab the limb you're holding and kind of pull away from the joint. That way it just doesn't like get pinched by like between plastic. That's little Hot Toys tip there. We have a pretty super solid bicep swivel. Since there is fabric all in this elbow here, you get some really good elbow action here, well above 90 degrees, and you can probably leave the elbow like this for a lot longer than usual, but still be aware of a lot of bunching right in this section. Bunching is inevitable, especially on this figure. If you have him down like this, it's gonna bunch here. So, I mean, unless you want him to be actually pristine, you're gonna have to T-pose him. Otherwise, wrist pegs, super standard Hot Toys. They go up and down in one direction, but then you can rotate the peg so that it goes in a different way. Goes forward about that far. You could push it a little bit more, but I don't know, I'd be careful with that. Same thing with back, goes super far. Upper body here is super solid in terms of articulation. The torso crunch, using both the waist and the upper body crunch, will get you super far. Like, look at that. That's nuts. In terms of like crunch here, that's pretty good. In terms of going back, still super good. Just be kind of careful of that back symbol. Twisting is fantastic. Careful, don't break the waist. I've done that on, thank God it was on the homemade Spider-Man suit. I broke the waist and had to get a whole new body under it. Super pain, but really good twist. And I'll show you in the poses at the end of the video. But also, this sleeve keeps wanting to ride up. The way you avoid that is when you put in your hands, you just kind of put that over the ball peg or over the wrist peg, and it'll kind of lock in there. I haven't done that yet because I haven't decided on my hands, so I don't want to pinch it. Legs will kick out that far, and you can see I'm pulling. Kicks out about that far. Pretty super solid kick there. We'll go back that far. That's super solid. You got your thigh swivel, double bend at the knee. Shit ton of bunching right here, but looks great. Bunching still looks fine. I'm gonna sneeze. Holy shit. Huh? Guess not. Ankles pivot out, a little bit. They pivot in really good though. That's some good, nice curve. They go up a good amount. They go down a really good amount. But then finally you get toe articulation, which is super cool. That looks so cool. All right, guys. Here we have on the left side the Spider-Man Homecoming from the 2017 movie. His feet are angled in. That's weird. This was one of my first Hot Toys ever. Super awesome. Still love it. Of course, in the middle we have the new red and blue suit. Fantastic. And of course we have my previous Spider-Man review, the Spider-Man No Way Home Tobey Maguire, or the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And just looking at all three of these guys next to each other, oh my gosh, guys, these
These are awesome. You can't really tell on camera, but this guy is taller than this guy, which makes sense. He's grown up a little bit. And then he's still, you can tell here, but he's a little bit taller than Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But oh my gosh, these two over here, they look phenomenal together. And you can kind of see the evolution between these two too. But the shiny blue, just pops between these two. I will have a soft spot for this guy. This is one of my favorite suits of all time, honestly. Like the modern aesthetic to it, and but this middle one, my new favorite. Honestly, I mean this one's the Tobey Maguire is a classic forever. I'll never hate it, but just I mean, whew. I haven't been a big fan of a lot of Tom's suits. The Far From Home, I thought it was fine. I think it was cool that they did the black and red for once, but I don't know. I thought it was all right. It didn't entice me to go get it, but the integrated suit, oh gosh, I really didn't like that gold. I know why they did it. They wanted Tom to stand out from Toby and Andrew, but geez, it was just ew. I just did not like it. But I mean, like these two, just look at them together. These are fantastic. But kind of with the two of them together and just, oh my gosh, look at that. They look amazing together. The blues complement each other, the darker and the shiny. Like, look at that. I love how dark it gets and then how bright it just, it looks like the comic.
All right, let's do a couple poses. So let's see how well we can get him into a like Spidey pose. Not spot on, but you know it's kind of cool. Yeah, you can definitely get him in pretty dynamic poses. He doesn't want to stand like this at all. Oh wait, maybe. There we go. And he's kind of just on his knees, but whatever. Yeah, let's get into like a swinging pose, yeah? Yeah, like look at that. You put the clamp on him like this. Fantastic. Oh wait. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. He poses really well. And I'm not scared about the suit, honestly. I'm not gonna leave him like this, obviously. I'm gonna find something like appropriate for him, but like just poses like a beast, bro. Oh yeah, I mean like whew. Look at that, guys. This is peak. I can't recommend this figure enough. If you can get your hands on it, I would do so. The deluxe edition comes with a pretty cool diorama piece. I don't need that. I just kind of like having the figure itself. I don't know. I love this figure. I don't have any real problems with it. They fixed the one thing I don't like about this suit, which is the gold emblem. But yeah, shit, man. If you like these reviews, please let me know. I'll maybe try and find something else to review, but as it stands, this right here is the last Hot Toy review. Unless you want me to do some retro reviews, I can do that too. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next Comic Conquest video. All right, bye!